Namaste Gurukulians, hope you all are in the pink of your health and doing study at home. So today what we are going to do, we are going to continue our story, The Little Girl, written by Catherine Mansfield, okay. But in my first video, I told you something. What I told you about this story, bete? I told you that in this story we are going to read here, what bete? The bond of love. The bond of love, the mutual understanding of the parents and the children. Okay, so what happens in this story? In this story, there is a father and there is a girl, Kezia. And this story is, according to the perspective of a little girl. Okay, and all episodes of this story is narrated according to the point of view of a little girl, Kezia. Okay, and this girl is afraid of her father. And in the end of the story, what happens, bete? This girl realized the real motive of the stunt behavior of her father. And she realizes there that her father is also a very good father like other fathers. And you know very well, in this story, father is a very, he always remains very angry. He is a furious man. And her mother doesn't give much attention to her, and her grandmother is there. She loves her very much. And this grandmother, where we kept this, reading of this chapter, I just want to tell you something about the previous, video, what we had read there in our, first video. Okay. What was there, bete? She is afraid of her father, Kezia. And the second thing, what happens there, then the grandmother comes there in order to make, their relation, mutual relation, sound relation she wants to make between the child and the parent. And she grandmother gives Kezia suggestions. What suggestions she gives? She says like that she should go near to her parents, okay. But what happens whenever she tries to go near her parents? Her father always on Sundays, what he does, bete? He takes rest on the sofa and he takes their sound sleep and he snores there. But after that, what happens, bete? Her mother also doesn't give much attention. Why her mother doesn't give much attention? Because she always, keep herself busy in her other household work. Okay, and she stands there and she looks at her father and mother, and they never give much attention. But after that, her grandmother gives advice to her. What she says? She says that you should make a pin cushion for your father's birthday. She gives advice to Kezia. And what Kezia does there, bete? She tries to make a pin cushion for her father's birthday, and she stitched the three sides of that pin cushion. But when the fourth, she was about to go to stitch the fourth one, but before that she wanted to feel something in the pin cushion. So what she does there, she goes in the room of the mother, and what she finds there, bete? She finds there some paper, and what she does, she tore the pages, okay, and she fills those pages instead of scrap clothes. Okay, she fills those pages in that pin cushion. Okay, and then after that, what mother comes to know, father got very angry because his speech paper were not there. Okay, and then after that, mother asks her about that speech, and Kezia tells her mother that she tore the pages to fill the pin cushion. Then after that, let's jump into the story. Now we are going to read that. We kept our reading up to the page number 34. Okay, see, last stanza, sixth stanza. And she was, when her mother comes to know that she has done a mistake, and then what she does, she was dragged down. She was here, Kezia was dragged down to where father was pacing to and fro. Father was pacing means, bete, walking here and there. From the first one point of the room, he starts walking, and up to the end of that room, he walks there like that. Okay, and in a few, he gets angry. Then what happens after that, bete? See, and hands behind his back, he was roaming with his hand behind his back while He said sharply, "Mother, explained." He stopped and stared at the child. Father stopped there and then stared. He looked at the child with fixedly eyes. Okay, and did you do that? He asked. And no, she whispered. She stutters in front of her father because she was in, she was in terror of her father. She was she was afraid at the time. That's why she was not able to speak even a, single sentence in a proper manner. And that's why she stutters there. Mother, Mother, go up to the room and fish down the damn thing. And the father says to mother, go upstairs and bring that damn things. What is the damn thing here, bete? That pin cushion. Okay, and see that the child's put to bed this instant. And what he says to the mother, take this girl to the bed. Okay, this instant, immediately take this child to the bed. And crying too much to explain, she lay in the shadowed room, watching the evening light. Maker said little patron on the floor, and the girl was crying continuously. And she wanted to explain to her father what was the reason behind that, but she was not able to explain that. That's why she was crying. And she lays there in the shadowed room, in the dark room. What is the meaning of shadowed room here? Dark room, watching the evening light. And she was watching the pattern, whatever the pattern comes, it means when the sunlight comes there in the dark room, it makes a pattern, and she looks at that pattern of the light inside the room. Then what happens, bete? Maker said little pattern on the floor, and she looks at the pattern, okay, of that light on the floor. Then father came into the room with a ruler in his hands. I am going to beat you for this, he said. The father came into the room with a ruler in his hand, and what he says to the girl that I am going to beat you for this, whatever you have done, because of that, now I am going to beat you. Oh, no, she screamed, hiding under the bedclothes. And she says, no. She screamed, she cried loudly. And she tries to hide herself under the bedclothes, okay, bete, bed cover. But what father does, he pulled them aside, he pulled her outside, okay, them aside, he pulled them, means bedsheet asides, okay, and he pulled her out. Sit up, he ordered, and hold out your hands, and hold out. To, means to put your hand in front of me. Who says, bete? The father says, you must be taught once and for all not to touch what does not belong to you. Underline this line, this is very important. You must be taught once, okay, that you shouldn't touch the things. You must be taught, okay, you must be teach like that. You must be taught what it is, means the things if doesn't belongs to you, you shouldn't touch those things, okay, and you touched those things, that's why I'm give you punishment for that. And what he does, bete, but it was for your birthday. The girl was continuously stuttering there in front of the father, and down came the ruler on her little pink palms. And what father does there, he beats her, okay, he beats her with the ruler on her pink palm, okay, palm means beta hatheli. And hours later, when grandmother had wrapped her in a shawl and rocked her in the rocking chair, the child clung to her soft body. Then hours later, what happens, the grandmother comes there, and grandmother tries to make her, tries to make her console, tries to make her comfort. And what she does, bete, she wrapped her, grandmother wrapped her and in her shawl and rocked her, means to make him pacify in the rocking chair. She made her to sit on the rocking chair. The child clung to her soft body, but what child does, bete, the child tries to clung means stick, okay, to hold her, okay. The child clung with her body, okay. And what happened with her soft body? What did God makes father force? She sobbed. She cried there with the, whenever we cry, in sorrow and pain, what sound comes there like that, in जिसको हम कहते हैं सिसकियाँ भरना. The child was sobbing there in front of the grandmother, and she asked one question, why God has made what bete father for? What did God make fathers for? She asked one question. Here's a clean hanky, darling. Blow your nose, go to sleep, Pat. You will forget all about it in the morning. I tried to explain to father, but he was too upset to listen tonight. She says, she gives her hanky to her, and what she says to blow up her nose, and in morning you will forget each and everything. But she doesn't. Kezia doesn't forget each and everything. It was as it is in her mind. And I tried to explain to father. She wanted to tell. She told her grandmother, that I wanted to tell my father the reason behind that thing. Okay, but he was too upset to listen tonight. But he was very angry. He was upset. He was very sad. He was not ready to listen to me. But the child never forgot. Next time she saw him, she quickly put both hands behind her back, and the red color flew into her cheeks. But the child never forgot that, being beaten by father brutally like that, she was not able to forget that. After that, what happens? Next time she saw him, she quickly put both hands behind her back. Whenever she, in future, whenever she sees her father, she keeps her hands behind, because she is under fear of her father. And the red color comes there on her cheeks, into her cheeks. The McDonald's lived next door. They had 5 children. Looking through a gap in the fence, the little girl saw them playing tag in the evening. What happens, bete? There is a McDonald family. Okay, this person is a neighbor of little girl, and she looks at the family of McDonald through the hole in the fence of her, in the fence. Okay, it is written here, looking through a gap. Gap means a hole, means that lines, whatever is there in the fence. Okay, through a gap in the fence, the little girl saw them playing tag. Tag is a game name, bete. Whenever we touch one person, then we say that person to touch the other persons, to catch the other person, जिसको हम पकड़म पकड़ाई कहते थे in बचपन, in childhood period. The same game. Okay, the McDonald family and McDonald families, all were playing with each other, the tag game. The father with the baby Mao on his shoulder, 2 little girls hanging on to his coat pocket, ran round and round the flower beds and shaking with laughter. Once she saw the boys turn the hose on him, and he tried to catch them laughing all the time. Then after that, what happens, bete? The father, McDonald with the baby, his baby was there on his shoulder, and 2 little girls were hanging there, onto his coat pocket, and the boys, and they were running round and round the flower beds. Okay, the flower beds was there, and shaking with laughter. They were bursting into laughter. They were laughing too much there with each other. They were playing. While playing, they were enjoying. Means in enjoy, they were laughing there. Once she saw the boys, and once she saw the boys of McDonald turned the hose. Hose means water pipe. Okay, they hose that, they use that water pipe on him, on father, and father doesn't get angry, and he tries to catch them laughing all the time. And instead of getting angry, the father tries to catch the boys laughing all the time. Then she decided there were different sorts of father. And at this point, what she comes to know, there are different types of fathers in this world. Okay, and earlier what she was saying, why did the God God make fathers for? And here what she says, there are different types of fathers in this world. And after that, suddenly one day, what happens? The mother became ill. Okay, along with the mother, grandmother went with the mother. Okay, bete, and grandmother went to the hospital. Okay, the mother was hospitalized. Kezia's mother was hospitalized, and along with the mother, grandmother went with the grandmother went to hospital with her mother, and the little girl was left alone in the house. She was alone with the Alice. Alice is the cook servant. Okay, she was alone with the Alice. That was all right in the daytime. In the daytime, everything was okay, but while Alice was putting her to bed, she grew suddenly afraid while the Alice was going to put Okay, the whole day was very during the daytime everything was fine, but when the time to go to the bed comes there, she gets very afraid. She gets scared. Why? See, she suddenly afraid. What will I do if I have a nightmare? What I will do if I will see there a nightmare? Nightmare means bad dream. Okay, normally what does it mean, bete? Bad dream. And she asked, I often have nightmares, and then Granny takes me into her bed and she says to her, I used to see nightmare at night, but at that time grandmother comes to me and she comforts me, and I can't stay in the dark, and I'm not able to. I can't stay. I can't stay in the dark because she used to get afraid in the dark. Okay, and because of the nightmare it all gets whispery. Okay, and because the silence of the darkness, what is the meaning of this, bete? The silence of the darkness makes me afraid. Who says? Kezia says these things to the Alice. But what Alice says? You just go to sleep, child, said Alice, pulling off her socks. While putting off her socks, Alice says to her, go to your child, try to sleep there, and you just go and sleep there, and don't try to scream and wake up your poor pa. Who says? Alice says. But the same old nightmare came again. What happens? The nightmare comes there, and the butcher means a person who sells their meat. Okay, that person is known as a butcher, and with a knife again the nightmare comes there, and in her nightmare what she sees there, bete? She sees there a butcher with a knife and a rope. He comes with a knife and a rope, and who came nearer and nearer, smiling that dreadful smile, while she could not move, could only stand still. And what she sees, he was coming nearer and nearer to her, and he was giving a dreadful, terrorful, okay, smile. And while she could not move, and she was not able to move, she was still at that time. There was no movement in her body. She became there rigid. What is the meaning of rigid, bete? Still. What is the meaning of still, bete? Without any movement, and could only stand still. It is written here also. She could only stand there still, crying out, "Grandma, grandma!" She walked, shivering, to see father beside her bed, a candle in his hand. "What's the matter?" he said, and she was crying there, "Grandma, grandma." And what happens, bete? She walked shivering. She was trembling there. Okay, and what she sees there? She sees that her father was standing, okay, nearer to her bed, and he with a candle in his hand, and he asked a question. "What's the matter?" Who asked this question, bete? The father asked this question. "Oh, a butcher, a knife. I want Glenny." "Oh, a butcher, a knife. I want Glenny." He blew out the candle, bent down, and caught up the child in his arm, carrying her along the passage to the big bedroom. A newspaper was on the bed. He put away the paper, then carefully tucked up the child. Okay, what happens here, bete? She says, "Oh, a butcher, a knife. I want Granny." Means, what is the meaning of this line? Sometimes whenever we want to say something, we use there to say complete sentence, but the child is not using here complete sentence. She is using here phrases. Okay. She's saying, "Oh, a butcher." She's not able to make even a complete sentence there. A knife, but what does it mean? It means she was very afraid. She was under the pressure of the terror of the butcher. Okay, and she got scared there. This is the reason she was not able to speak even a complete sentence in front of her father. "And I want Granny." He blew out the candle. Who blew out? The father blew out the candle. Then he bent down and carried the child in his arm. And what he does, bete? He carried her along the passage to the big bedroom. He takes the child into his bedroom. A newspaper. He puts their newspaper, which was there on the bed, and he put away the paper. Then carefully tucked up the child. Then he carefully put. What is the meaning of tucked here? He put up the child. He lay down beside her, and he also lays there, nearer to his child, half asleep still with the butcher. Butcher's smile all about her, it seemed, means half asleep. The child was not able to take the complete sleep. Okay, she was not taking the sound sleep. She was half asleep there. What was the reason? It means that she was again under the fear of the butcher. And then what happens after that? She crept. What is the meaning of crept? Slowly, gradually, she was moving there. Okay, close to him, close to her father, she snuggled, cuddle. What is the meaning of snuggle? In order to get warm of her underarms of her father, she snuggled her head under his arm and held tightly to his shirt, and she held tightly the shirt of his father, her father. Sorry, beta. Then the dark didn't matter. She lay still. She lay still. Then what happens when she snuggled in the under the arm of her father? She doesn't get afraid. Why? And the dark didn't matter here. What is the reason? The dark was not making didn't matter for her, because she was under the protection of her father. Okay, and what happens here? Rub your feet against my legs and get them warm, said father. What father says? The father says, you can rub your feet against my legs to get it warm, said father. It is showing the love of the father for the child. Okay, and the first time she has seen what the father's love for her. And tired out, he slept before the little. He was very tired. Because of that, he went off to sleep. Okay, the father being tired. Okay, a funny feeling came over her. Poor father, not so big. Means a funny feeling comes there inside of the very soft heart of the child. And what happens? She thinks and she talks to herself, poor father, not so big. He's not so big like a giant after all, and with no one to look after him. There is no one to look after to take care of my father. He was harder than grandmother, but it was a nice hardness. He's a harder than grandmother, I know very well, but it was a nice hardness. Now today I come to realize that this hardness is nice hardness, and every day he had to work, and being a busy person, he also does he always keep himself busy, and he doesn't get their time to meet us, to play with us, and this is the reason. And was too tired to be Mr. McDonald. He always remained there busy, and in comparison of her neighbor, Mr. MacDonald, she had torn up all his beautiful writing, and she stirred. Suddenly, she had torn up the beautiful writing of his father, and she thinks about herself, and she stirred. What is the meaning of she stirred? She moved. What is the meaning of stirred here? Moved means hila deta hai. She stirred suddenly to think about the father's pages and sighed. What is the meaning of sigh, bete? She takes their deep breath. Okay, what's the matter? Asked her father, and father asked her, what's the matter? What happened? Another dream? Oh, said the little girl, my head's on your heart. And she keeps her head on the heart of her father, on the chest of her father, and she says to herself, now I can hear it is going. Means she can hear the love of her father. She can feel the love of her father, the heartbeat of her father. Okay, and what a big heart. And she came to know what a big heart you have got, father dear. What a big heart you have, my father dear. So what we come to know, through this story, we have come to know the relationship, the bond of love between the child and the parents. And in the last what I want to say one thing, bete, the parents as well as the children, they should understand each other. Parents, children should have a trust on their parents, and parents also shouldn't use their physical punishment for their children, because it leaves their emotional scars on the mind, on the mind of the child. So in order to understand each other, what they should do, bete, they should try to understand each other, because parents' motive is only there because they want to make their child to understand the reality of this world. They wanted to teach them lesson how to stand in the society. And there is a reason, whatever the stunt behavior the father was showing in the story, and the end of the story, the child realized that stunt behavior, and she comes to know that her father is also a good man like other fathers. So have a nice day to all of you. Till then,